Powerball, Mega Millions, and your state equivalents. Do you often play the lottery? Do you buy multiple tickets? Do you play each week hoping for that life-changing win? If so, this video is for you. Hello and welcome everyone. It is I, Mike V. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. In this video, we're going to be discussing the lottery and how playing it could potentially harm you. Let's get started. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and give you guys 5 reasons why I think the lottery harms people more often than not. And let's get started with the first one, and that is simply that the odds of hitting the big lottery jackpot is just horrible. I did check for the Powerball and the Mega Millions. The odds are roughly about 1 in 300 million chance, give or take, depending on the game. I'll be sure to put it on your screen below here. But yeah, the odds are just bad. So much so that the vast majority of people are not going to be able to hit it in their lifetime, even with regular play. But let's go to the second one, and this is quite a big one as well, is that there is misleading advertising with regards to the lottery. For example, I live in California, and if you remember back in the day, this was back when Mega Millions costed $1 per ticket. It's now $2 today, obviously. But back when it was $1, one of the primary slogan for Mega Millions in California was, "Imagine what a buck can do." I mean, what does that signal to people's heads? It makes you think. It makes you think that you can potentially get ahead by playing. I mean, it's often not that you're going to be losing more than you win, especially at the top-heavy, the top-heavy structure of the prizes of games such as Mega Millions and Powerball. You know, it's going to be quite rare. Maybe once every couple of years you'll hit a couple $100, you know. But most of the time you're either going to lose, get your money back, or maybe win $10. You know, it's just not good, and the advertising is misleading, which is quite commonplace, it seems, with regards to the lottery especially. The third reason I'm going to give you guys on why the lottery harms is that it targets the poor more so than any other demographic or socioeconomic group, rather. Poor neighborhoods, just the poor in general. I mean, you'll see billboards for the lottery in poor neighborhoods than you do elsewhere. That's one statistic that's often quoted. But yeah, so the poor are targeted more often, and the poor are also the ones likely to play simply because they think that there is no other way to get ahead, and the only shot they have at solving their financial problems is to gamble it in the lottery. You know, I can understand why they would think that if they think there's no other option, but I'm here to say that there is an opportunity. It just requires knowledge. Obviously not appropriate to mention for this video at this time, but it is important to realize that there are opportunities to help move up the socioeconomic ladder, and that the lottery is not the only way. The fourth reason, or rather, the fourth reason why the lottery harms you, that in my opinion, is that the amount of money spent on it is staggering. I actually did some calculations earlier this year. I did a spreadsheet. I might show portions of it here on this video, but I went ahead and calculated how much money you would spend if you buy one ticket of both Powerball and Mega Millions for every drawing for a 10-year period. And I went back specifically from January of 2014 through December of 2023. So that's a 10-year period. And what I found out is that a person who's purchased one ticket of each of the 2 major lottery drawings for that period had spent over $4,000. And that takes into account the changes in the pricing for these games. That includes the first few years where Mega Millions was originally $1 and then it increased to $2, and it also takes into account the additional third drawing for the Powerball that was instituted a few years back. So yeah, over $4,000 for that 10-year period, and that's just purchasing one ticket for each drawing. Imagine how many people spend more than that, purchase more than one each week. You see it starts to add up. So $4,000 for a 10-year period doesn't sound like a lot, but if you're buying more than one ticket, obviously you'll be spending a lot more, well into the 5 figures for that time frame. And then I did another experiment as well for that $4,000 figure, and the experiment was, what would you have done if instead of buying a lottery ticket, you instead invested it? So you accumulate it for a month, and then every month you would invest the proceeds that would have gone to the lottery into some other investment. Now, in this example on my spreadsheet, I used Bitcoin simply because during that 10-year period, it was the best performing asset. And you would be interested to learn that you would have well into the 6 figures. And you could probably do the experiment with other assets too, certain stocks, etc. Won't have the same performance as Bitcoin, but depending on the investments you choose, you might have a decent return regardless. So yeah, that was the fourth reason. Amount of money spent is staggering. Could be used for other means of savings or investment. So the final one, this is probably one of the biggest ones, the fifth reason why the lottery harms, more often than not, is that even if you are extremely lucky and you win, even if you are, you still lose. Because you've seen the numerous stories where people did the impossible. They won the lottery, once in a multiple lifetime opportunity, a life-changing amount of money, and yet they've got old friends, family members fighting to borrow or even take a piece of it. You have scammers trying to get the money off of you, and then then you've got whatchamacallit, you've got people, various people who want the money. Basically, your life becomes a living hell, essentially, because people know you're wealthy and they want to take it. You become a target. I mean, and also, even if that doesn't happen, people don't know how to manage all that. A lot of the lottery winners don't know how to manage all that money that comes automatically, especially if they take the lump sum, and they'll overspend, and then in 3 years' time they're back to being broke again. So getting a bunch of money does not help you at all with your financial problems. There's a saying out there that money doesn't change, it often amplifies who you are. If you're a spender, you're going to spend more. If you're a saver and you get more money, you're going to save more. If you're generous, you like to donate to charity, and you have more money, you're probably going to be more generous. You're going to be more charitable. So that's a common saying that I've heard, is that money amplifies who you are. So those are the 5 reasons. I'll list them again. The odds are bad, misleading advertising, the poor is targeted more often than other groups, the amount of money spent can be staggering, especially over a long time frame, and then even if you win, you'll still lose. So let me know what you guys think of this list. If you have any more to add, you can go ahead and put it in the comment section. Let me know what you think. If you agree with me, you disagree with me, start the discussion in the comment section. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to help out, be sure to hit the like button. Definitely appreciate it. If you're brand new to the channel, please subscribe. Share this video with others, especially those who play the lottery frequently and have misconceptions on thinking that they can get lucky. Share this video with them, and then hit the bell icon to be notified once I release a brand new video. I'll see you for the next one. Stay safe out there, take care, and go make it happen.